weekly show, The Contenders. I'm your host, Peg Young. And once again, Happy Lunar New Year. This is the year of the rooster. And as we begin the Lunar New Year, it's a great chance for us to begin anew with our resolutions. So let's welcome today's contenders onto our show. It's great that we begin this year of the rooster with our first father and daughter team, the Kims, Kim Wang-jun and Kim Ji-young. Thank you for joining us, and tell us a bit about yourselves.
Well, we are, my name is Wang-jun Kim and her name is Jane Kim, so we are the Kims, and we just made a dream come true. You know what that is?
What is it?
Hi, Mom.
All right, it's great that you made your dreams come true as we begin our quiz. Good luck to you, the Kims. And going against the Kims, we have the Elijah team. Sue Kim and Mimi Kim, welcome. And why Elijah?
My sister and I like the great prophet Elijah, who's in the Bible, and also we're a great Lord of the Rings fan.
Ah, all right, so am I. So we have families on our stage today, sisters and father and daughter. We'll see who wins at the end of this. Good luck to you all. Let's begin our quiz. To begin, we will give you multiple choice questions. You can use chance once during the process, and we have 10 of them prepared for you. If you get all 10 of them, we give you 50 bonus points, so let's aim for that. Kims, you get to choose first. Q, U, I, or Z?
We'll go with Z.
Going with questions at Z, number 1. Of the following, which word has a different meaning? 1, you in English, 2, ni in Chinese, 3, tu in Spanish, 4, na in Korean.
Number 4, na.
Yes, na means me or I in Korean. We go to question 2. Of the following, what is the color of the subway line for Gangnam Station? 1, red, 2, yellow, 3, green, 4, blue.
Number 3, green.
Very good. Question number 3. Of the following, which actor was voted the America's favorite movie star of 2004? 1, Tom Cruise, 2, Mel Gibson, 3, Tom Hanks, 4, Harrison Ford. If you're not sure, you can use chance.
We'll use our chance.
All right. Using chance, we will take away 2 of the incorrect choices. And Kims, we need your answer.
Number 3, Tom Hanks.
Good choice. Mel Gibson actually is an Australian actor, so you made the right decision. We go to question 4. Of the following, which event is not included in the triathlon? 1, cycling, 2, race walking, 3, marathon, 4, swimming.
Number 2, race walking.
Yes. Question number 5. Of the following, which tsunami-affected country in Asia did not receive a heavily discounted loan from the Asian Development Bank? 1, Indonesia, 2, Sri Lanka, 3, Maldives, 4, Bangladesh.
Number 4.
That's right. And you're halfway through now. We go to question 6. Of the following, which name is of a different person? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kims, you have used your chance. We need you to make your decision about your answer.
We'll go with number 4.
And that was a great decision. The first 3 are different spellings of Handel, the musician that we're very familiar with. The other Handel, number 4, is also another musician. And we go to question number 7. Of the following, which animal was the first to be cloned? 1, rabbit, 2, frog, 3, mouse, 4, lamb.
Number 4.
Lamb.
Actually, the frog was the first to be cloned in 1952, so that was quite a while ago. Kims, you end this section with 60 points on the board. Good job. And now, Elijah, it is your turn to choose. Which question set would you like to have? Q, U, or I?
You, please.
Going with question set U, number 1. Of the following, which is the largest island? 1. Ulleungdo, 2. Dokdo, 3. Jeju-do, 4. Anmyeon-do.
3. Jeju-do.
Yes. Jeju Island is the southernmost island of Korea and also the largest. And we go to question 2. The term M generation refers to wireless internet users in Korea. Of the following, what does the letter M stand for? 1. Myself. 2. Mobile. 3. Mix. 4. Moving. Elijah, if you're not sure, you can use chance.
Number 2, mobile.
That was a good choice. The mobile generation. We go to question 3. Of the following, how many arms do most starfish have? 1. 3. 2. 5. 3. 8. 4. 12.
Number 2, 5.
Yes. And going to question 4. Of the following, which singer did not die on a plane or in a plane accident? 1. Aaliyah. 2. John Denver. 3. Buddy Holly. 4. Janis Joplin.
Can we use chance, please?
Surely, using chance, we will erase 2 of the incorrect choices. And Elijah, we need your answer.
4. Janis Joplin.
Good choice. Janis Joplin died of a heroin overdose. And we go to question 5. Of the following, which term does not relate to a winter sport? 1. Ice cube. 2. Half pipe. 3. Triple axel. 4. Icing.
I'm not sure. 2. Half pipe.
Actually, that has to do with snowboarding. It is Ice Cube, the rap artist. And Elijah, you have 40 points on the board. Kims, you are in the lead with 60 points. And now, if we come to my favorite section, this is the password category. We see how well you work together as a team. We'll give you 100 seconds to go through a list of 20 words in a pre-chosen category. Please do not use words or phrases that we give you on the board. Keeping that in mind, Kims, it is your turn first. And your category is influential women in history. Are you ready?
I think I am.
Go.
Okay. Adam.
Eve.
Okay. She's a sex symbol in the 80s. She's really rich. M.
Marilyn Monroe.
No, in the 80s. M. Like a virgin.
Yes.
Pass. Wales, Princess of Wales.
Diana.
Okay. She won the Nobel Prize in Peace. A nun. M.
Okay.
Nobel Prize in Peace. From India.
Mother Teresa.
She won the Nobel Prize in Science. Amy C.
Madame Curie.
Okay. The 100-year war between France and England.
Joan of Arc.
Egyptian Queen.
Cleopatra.
Pass. The Prime Minister of England.
Margaret Thatcher.
The famous singer that I used to dance with when I was a little girl, T. Well, pass. The African American talk show.
Oprah Winfrey.
V. She's the Queen of England, not Elizabeth, but V.
V. Queen of England. Victoria.
Napoleon.
Josephine.
Pass. You actually danced in person with Tina Turner? Well, no. I put her on TV, and I used to dance along with her.
Oh, wow.
Tina
So you're
Turner,
talented
yeah.
in music.
When she was about this height, and
Kind
she used to
of.
sing by
I-
that song.
Would you like to give us a sample?
Oh.
Not right now. All right. You have 160 points on the board. Great job.
Thank you.
And now, Elijah, it is your turn. Please come up next to me. Your category is amusement and theme parks. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
It goes really fast. It goes really. It's a ride. It's not just in amusement parks, but flume rides. B.
Water park?
No, it's not just in amusement parks. You can ride it in the ocean, in a lake. B.
Boat?
It's fluffy. It's pink. You
Cotton
eat it.
candy?
Animals are in this place.
Petting zoo?
Z.
Zoo?
It's really cold. It's
Ice cream?
T. You need this little stub to get into the
Ticket.
park. It's an indoor Korean amusement park.
Lotte World?
It's round. You go around. It's a ride.
Ferris wheel?
There's plastic horses on it, and it goes.
Merry-go-round?
E. It's a Korean amusement park.
Everland?
U. B. It's a two-word. It's a ride. You get in it, and a lot of people crash into each other.
Bumper car?
It's an amusement park in New York.
Coney Island?
There's a lot of lights going off in the night.
Fireworks?
Pass. There's a lot of ghosts in this place. H.
Haunted house?
Korean water theme park.
Caribbean Bay?
It's an S. African blank. African blank. S. A lot of animals.
You didn't quite make it to the African fantasy tour, safari, the adventurous tour, and you passed also on Universal Theaters, but you went through the list quite quickly. And Elijah, you have the lead, 190 points. Congratulations. And now let us welcome onto the stage Mr. David Hwang.
I think today is, in the history of the Contenders, the greatest day ever.
Really?
Yeah, because it's awesome to have two families on our stage. It's such an honor to be here. Of course, you guys are competing against each other, trying to beat each other, but the fact of families coming together is a great symbol of family love and unity, and I love every moment of it. So to the Kims and Elijah, I wish you guys the best of luck. And by the way, Elijah, I'm just curious, of just my little thing real quick, why is Elijah your favorite prophet? Just out of curiosity.
Well, he had enough faith to bring down fire from heaven.
Faith, it is very important for this life. Anyways, though, that was just for me. And for you guys now, if you guys don't mind, I'll introduce the rules to the next section. Okay? All right, this next section is a round of non-multiple choice questions. The first team to buzz in will get the first chance to answer. Now, if that team gets that question wrong, that chance will be given over to the other team. If neither of you guys can figure it out, we're going to help you out with the help of a spelling hint that pops up on your screen. There's 15 questions in all, 30 points per question, 5 seconds to answer each one. Got it? All right.
Let's have question number 1.
All righty, question number 1 is about structures. The world's highest road bridge was inaugurated in southern France on December 14, 2004. The Millau Bridge over the River Tarn in the Massif Central Mountains is more than 300 meters high. The largest pylon is 343 meters high, taller than the country's landmark known worldwide as a symbol of France.
Elijah.
Eiffel Tower?
Yes. It was just a matter of pushing the buzzer first. We go to question 2.
Question number 2 is about plants. On the matter of whether this is a fruit or a vegetable, the discrepancy between botanic designation and popular opinion has caused some amusing results. The U.S. Supreme Court settled this controversy in 1893, declaring that it is a vegetable. This red plant is...
Elijah.
Tomato.
Yes. Generally, we do eat it with dinner before dessert, yes? And we go to question number 3.
But it is quite tasty, like a fruit, like an apple if you like. Eat it like that. I don't know if you've ever eaten a tomato that way, but no? Am I alone here? Yes, thank you.
Do you eat your tomato with salt or sugar?
Salt.
With nothing. Just a tomato.
So we've got all 3 of the combinations.
Cool.
And now let's move on to question 3.
All right, question number 3 is about music. This music is founded upon its rhythm style, which is characterized by regular chops on the backbeat played by the rhythm guitarist. On February 6, 1945, Jamaican singer and songwriter Bob Marley was born. He was known...
Elijah.
Reggae.
Yes. And now, question number 4.
Question number 4 is about titles. The opening sequence to this film has been voted the best special effect in cinema history. The opening sequence sees a rebel ship racing into the distance pursued by blasts of gunfire. Then its pursuer, a vast ship, comes into view, taking filmgoers' breath away when the film first hit the big screen in
Elijah.
Star Wars.
Yes. Big screen in 1977. And did you get to see the first show?
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Quite impressive, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And we go to question 5.
And that first scene is quite breathtaking. Like, you see it and then like the big thing comes underneath, the big black, and you do that. You really do. I don't know, I did. Okay, anyway, question number 5. All right? It's about environments. In 2004, Wangari Muta Maathai was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for her contribution to sustainable development, democracy, and peace, thus becoming the first African woman to receive the award. She founded a movement called THIS, which is a grassroots environmental lobby. This is a strip of undeveloped land around the city that contains parks.
Elijah.
Greenbelt.
Yes. Farms of vacant land. Question 6, please.
All right, question number 6 is about animals. This animal can use the rhythm of human language to tell the difference between Dutch and Japanese, scientists reported. The animals were trained to respond to either Dutch or Japanese using food as a reward. It is the first time an animal other than a human or monkey has been shown to have this skill. This is a mammal somewhat bigger than their relatives, the mice. What is this?
If you're not sure, let's take a look at the spelling hint. The Kims.
The rat.
Rat.
Yes. It's good to see you on the board, Kims, and we move on to our next question.
All right, question number 7 is about classes. Famed for his odd odes, comedian Cyril Fletcher died at the age of 91. He began reciting his unusual poems, which he did in this exaggerated nasal tone, as after-dinner entertainment. This, in the loosest sense of the word, refers to a working-class inhabitant of the East.
Elijah.
Limerick.
Kims, it's your chance to answer. He'll finish the question.
Refers to a working-class inhabitant of the East End of London. What is this?
Kims, 5 seconds. Kims.
Proletariat.
Let's take a look at the hint. Elijah.
Cockney.
Yes, it is Cockney. Moving on to question 8.
All right, question number 8 is about persons. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians voted on January 9th in elections to install a new leadership who could launch a new era of peacemaking with Israel. It was being held to appoint a successor to this person.
Kims.
Arafat.
Yes, Yasser Arafat. He was the late Palestinian Authority president who died on November 11th. And we go on to question number 9.
All right, moving right along, question number 9. It's about health. A study suggests that lowering levels of this in the blood could offer another way of reducing the risk of heart disease. High levels of this, called C-reactive, are linked to clogged arteries and damages.
Elijah.
Cholesterol.
Kims, it's your chance to answer. He'll finish the question.
And damages to blood vessels in the heart. This is a complex organic compound high in molecular weight that consists of amino acids. What is this?
Kims, 5 seconds. Kims,
Natrium.
let's take a look at the hint. Complex organic compound high in molecular weight consisting of amino acids. Amino acids. Elijah.
Protein.
Yes. And moving on to question 10.
All right, question number 10 is about phrases. This is a phrase that encapsulates the more technical notion of sensitive dependence on initial conditions in chaos theory. A common description says that an insect flapping its wings in Brazil can cause a tornado in Texas months later.
Kims.
Butterfly. The butterfly.
Yes, the butterfly effect. It's also the name of a 2004 sci-fi film starring Ashton Kutcher. And we move on to question 11.
Okay, moving on to question number 11. It's about politics. This country's government and southern rebels have signed a comprehensive peace deal to end Africa's longest civil war. The war, which began over 20 years ago, has pitted the Muslims in the north against Christians and animists in the south, leaving some 1.5 million people dead. This is the largest country in Africa. What is this?
The largest country, let's take a look at the hint. In Africa, the Kims.
Sudan.
Yes, Sudan is the largest country in Africa. 12, please.
Okay, question number 12. It's about jobs. Employment of blank is expected to increase 10 to 20% for all occupations through 2008. From the Latin word meaning to care for, this job is attractive to many people and many applicants who have the necessary training and subject knowledge. In contemporary art, this is the person who organizes an exhibition. What is this?
Elijah.
Curator.
Yes. And going to 13.
All right, question number 13 is about history. On February 4th, 1945, in this town, a conference convened with Franklin Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, and Joseph Stalin to establish the formulation of Allied military strategy in World War II. Throughout the Soviet era, it continued to be an important resort for the Soviet elite. This is a town in Crimea, in southern Ukraine. What is this?
Kims.
Potsdam.
Elijah, 5 seconds. Let's take a look at the hint. They created Elijah.
Yalta.
Yes, Yalta. A mix up with the creation of the agreement. And we go to question 14.
Yes, a classic battle of the buzzers. All right, question number 14 is about companies. Pocket-sized devices that let people carry around video clips and images are said to have a big year in 2005. This company is most renowned for producing portable digital audio, also known as MP3 players and video players. This, which is a daughter company to Raincom, is a consumer electronics developer founded in 1999 and is located in Seoul, Korea. What is this?
Huge maker in Korea. Elijah.
iRiver.
Yes. And we have come to our last question of the section.
Our last question, number 15, is about agencies. A Lithuanian foreign minister admitted that he once was a member of this. While he oversaw Lithuania's ascension to NATO and the EU, many are now angered by his concealed past. This was the name of the main Soviet security agency.
Kims.
KGB.
Yes. And despite that strong end, however, Elijah, you get to go on to the finals. Congratulations. Kims, you got to have your wishes come true by saying hello to your mother, but now what else do you want to say to supporters?
Well, I just want to thank to my wife, my son, and my mom, and my brothers.
It's Lunar New Year, so I hope Happy New Year to everyone. And I thank my friends and my 동기s at school. Thank you very much.
Congratulations on having such a beautiful family.
Thank
and
you.
thank
Thank
you
you.
for joining us here today on our stage.
Definitely.
And now, Elijah, sisters, you're going to go against our previous week's win, the Hotak team. They won once. They're going to go for their second try. How do you feel about this?
Well, we're excited. I think it pays to have a smart sister today. Yes.
All right, lots of family spirit.
Yes.
And congratulations. We'll be right back after this with Elijah and Hotak teams. Elijah, welcome to our final stage. Let's welcome back the Hotak team. Welcome back, Patrick Loneman and Andrew Matson. It's great to see you again. This is your attempt at win number 2 in a row.
All right.
So your friends congratulated you on
Of
your
course.
first win. It's great to see you again. Good luck to you, Hotak and Elijah teams. Let's get on with our final section.
All right.
Now to end our game, we have 5 categories of questions, 5 questions each. They are ranked in difficulty, 10 to 50 points. You don't have to choose them in order. You just have to get the first question correct to choose the second question. What are today's categories?
All right, today's categories are events in February, special status, child prodigies in the battle, and gems.
And we will begin with events in February, 10 points. Originated in the days of traveling carnival shows, humbler beginnings of this include strongman feats and other acrobatic performances. Elijah.
Circus?
Hotak, your chance to answer. I'll finish the question. It is a form of performance entertainment where the participants engage in simulated sporting matches in its purported rules and competitions. It imitates the convention of sport. On February 10th, 1989, the World Wrestling Foundation admitted in a court that this is an exhibition and not a sport. What is this? Hotak.
Professional wrestling?
Yeah. And Hotak, you get to choose.
We'll take gems for 30.
Gems, 30 points.
Hello, contenders. I am Moon Sung-hye from GI Korea. GIA, Gemological Institute of America, is a specialized institution dedicated in producing highly skilled graduate gemologists, graduate jewelers, and jewelry designers. What is your favorite gemstone? Just because they are expensive and they are worn by famous Hollywood stars does not mean that the other gemstones are not as significant and important as them. They say that fortune will follow you if you hold on to your birthstone. As long as you like it and it suits your style, I think they are as much important as other expensive gemstones. They will sparkle you with a unique, beautiful radiance. I hope through today's questions, you will get to know some interesting stories and meanings involved in various jewels and gemstones. In 2001, the Wall Street Journal claimed that the proceeds from Tanzanite sale were funding supporters of Osama bin Laden. However, under this country's rules, miners must be licensed and gems have to be certified to ensure that only legally mined and exported gemstones are sold. No evidence of terrorist funding has been found. Tanzanite is a blue gemstone that can only be found in this country, after which it is named. What is this?
Hotak.
Tanzania?
Yes. And Hotak, you get to choose.
Gems for 40.
Gems, 40 points.
Lush green pastures stretch as far as the eye can see, and the colorful hills are cut with winding streams. Though all of Ireland's landscape is stunning, the southwest region shows visitors at first glance why it is called by this name.
호떡.
Emerald Isle.
Yes. Vividly green countryside and the wearing of green was associated with the struggle for national sovereignty there. It's the nickname of Ireland, and Emerald Isle is also part of the name of the place in The Wizard of Oz. I was going to give you that as a hint. Elijah, I encourage you to buzz in quickly to go against the Hotak team. And Hotak, you get to choose.
Gems for 50.
Gems, 50 points.
This stone featured in Shakespeare's Twelfth Night is referred to as the Queen of Gems. In 19th century, a novel by Sir Walter Scott called Anne of Geierstein started a superstition that this gemstone would bring bad luck to the people who are not born in October. The novel's heroine owned this gem that burned fiery red when she was angry.
Elijah?
Opal.
Yes. And Elijah, it is good to see you on the board. You're catching up 50 versus Hotak's 80 points, and you get to choose.
Special status for 10 points.
Special status, 10 points.
This language was spread worldwide in the 15th and 16th centuries. It is an important minority language in Andorra, Luxembourg, and Namibia. Its speakers are known as Lusitanic.
Elijah.
French.
Hotak, your chance to answer. He'll finish the question.
Brazil is the only country in the Americas that speaks this language, giving it a distinct national culture separate from its Spanish-speaking neighbors. What is this?
Hotak.
Portuguese.
Yes. And Hotak, your choice.
Special status for 30.
Special status, 30 points.
An Islamic Republic is a form of government known as a theocracy advocated by some Muslim religious leaders in the Middle East and Africa. The nations of Afghanistan, Mauritania, Pakistan, and this country all have Islamic Republic in their full name. This is one of the first contemporary nations to formally attempt to follow this form of government after a revolution in 1979.
Hotak.
Iran.
Yes, it was known as Persia until 1935. And Elijah, you've got to take the chance and buzz in quickly to go against the Hotak team. And Hotak, you get to choose.
Events in February for 30, please.
Events in February for 30 points. In 1964, the Beatles came to the U.S. for the first time. Their historic appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. Hotak.
British invasion.
Elijah, your chance to answer, and I will finish the question. On the night of February 9th is watched by what was then the largest television audience in history and is seen by most as marking the start of the British invasion. On February 13th, 1966, this group appeared for the first time on the same show. It was named after a song by Muddy Waters, a leading exponent of hard rocking blues. What is this? Elijah, 5 seconds. Elijah.
Beach Boys.
It's open to both teams now.
Rolling
Hotak.
Stones.
Yes. The original lineup included Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. And Hotak, you choose.
Special status 50.
Special status, 50 points.
This country's main territory is a diamond-shaped island. Since the 1960s, the government reclaimed land with the earth obtained from its own hills, the seabed, and neighboring countries. As a result, its land area grew from 581.5 kilometers squared in the 1960s to 697.1 kilometers squared today. And it may grow by another 100 kilometers squared by 2030. A Chinese island in a Malay...
Elijah.
Singapore.
Yes, it was referred to its position at the tip of Malaysia. And so that country is definitely going through painful growth. And Elijah, you get to choose.
Special status for 40, please.
Special status for 40 points.
There are 13 EU member states that have not yet adopted the euro currency. The 10 member states that joined the Union on May 1st, 2004 should be adopting the euro, but that is unlikely before 2007 to 2008. Sweden has made no moves towards fulfilling criteria for joining, and these two countries have opted out and they are not legally required to change their currency unless their governments decide otherwise, either by parliamentary vote or referendum. What are these two countries?
호떡.
Great Britain and Denmark.
Yes. Great Britain uses the pound and Denmark uses the krone. And 호떡, you choose.
In the battle for 50, please.
In the battle, 50 points.
The heart of this combat system is an advanced multifunction phased array radar with automatic detection and tracking ability. It is able to perform search, track, and missile guidance functions simultaneously with a track capacity of over 100 targets. This is a surface-to-air integrated weapon system. It is designed to defend the fleet against any airborne threat. Named for the mythological shield, this is a U.S. Navy weapon system. What is this?
호떡.
Aegis.
Yes. And 호떡, you choose.
In the battle for 40, please.
In the battle, 40 points.
This was the original reference to the resistance by the 93rd Regiment during the Crimean War in 1854. It was also the 1962 novel by James Jones. And it is the 1998 war film which tells the story of U.S. forces during the Battle of Guadalcanal. The original cut of the film was just under 6 hours in length. It was nominated for...
호떡.
The Thin Red Line.
It was nominated for Academy Awards for 7 categories, but the film won no awards at all. Sean Penn starred as the main character in this
A lot
film.
of people in that movie.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Memorable roles for all of them. And what would you like to have next?
We'll continue with the battle for 30.
Yes, in the battle, 30 points.
Okay. This phrase was coined in 1937 to describe aerial bombardment by conventional explosive bombs in large quantities. Sometimes it is considered to have...
호떡.
Blitz.
Elijah, your chance to answer, and he will finish the question.
Sometimes it is considered to have a psychological impact rather than military usefulness. The term recently came in wide use since it became a pretext for the 2003 invasion of Iraq by the U.S. These are weapons designed to kill large numbers of people. What is this?
Elijah.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Or WMD, we've taken that as well. It's good to see you on the board, Elijah, and you get to choose.
Special status for 20, please.
Special status, 20 points, closing the category.
This is a traditionally Atlanticist and NATO country. The country signed free trade agreements with the European Free Trade Association. During the last several years, the country continued to pursue its candidacy for membership in the EU. However,
Elijah.
Turkey.
Yes. Most of the country's territory is not European, but Asian, and Elijah, you get to choose.
Child prodigies for 30, please.
Child prodigies, 30 points. This is one of the few sports where children can compete with adults on equal ground. It is thus one of the few skills in which true child prodigies exist. In 2002, 12-year-old Sergei Karakin, 호떡.
Chess.
Yes. Became the youngest grandmaster ever. And are you a follower of the game?
I lose admirably.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
And hotak, you get to choose.
We'll stay with child prodigies for 50, please.
Child prodigies for 50 points. Jeremy Bentham was recognized as a child prodigy when discovered as a toddler reading a multi-volume history of England, sitting at his father's desk. He studied Latin from the age of 3. He is best known as the founder of this philosophy.
Utilitarianism?
Yes. The philosophy suggested a theoretical framework for morality based on quantitative maximization of some definition of utility for society or humanity, such as the greatest good for the most people. And 호떡, How do you feel about this guy learning to read by himself at 3 and being discovered?
Jeremy Bentham, I feel great about. I mean, he's dead now, and I'm alive, so I.
He was a genius, though, for sure.
He was a genius.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, what are we doing at 3? And Hotak, you get to choose.
I was not doing much. Events in February for 50, please.
Events in February for 50 points. Like many other Chinese historical figures, this person used several names throughout his life. Not surprisingly, the Chinese communists always rejected the use of this name. However, the name was easily accepted by members of the Nationalist Party, and this is still officially known in Taiwan. On February 6, 1926, the Kuomintang Chinese Nationalist Forces, Elijah.
Chiang Kai-shek?
Yes. Led by Chiang Kai-shek, reached Hankou, and it became the Kuomintang capital. And Elijah, you get to choose.
Child prodigies for 40?
Child prodigies, 40 points. This person asked her parents for a violin at the age of 3 and auditioned for New York's Juilliard School at 5. She was recognized as a child prodigy and, when she was 8, was given the opportunity to audition with such names as Zubin Mehta and Ricardo Muti. After the audition, both gave her immediate engagements, and she recorded her debut album at the age of 9. Elijah.
Vanessa Mae?
Hotak, I will finish. Hotak?
Sarah Chang?
Yes. She was born in Philadelphia to Korean parents. It is Sarah Chang. And Hotak, you choose.
Events in February for 40, please.
Events in February for 40 points. When this competition started on February 9th, 1900, only teams from the US and Great Britain played for the trophy. The US team surprised the British by winning the first 3 matches. Hotak.
Davis Cup?
Yes, it is the Davis Cup. And Hotak, please choose.
February for 20, please.
Events in February, closing the category, 20 points. The Lateran Treaties of February 11, 1929 were negotiated between Cardinal Secretary of State Pietro Caspari and Benito Mussolini. Known as the Roman Question, the problem rose in 1870 when the newly formed Kingdom of Italy annexed the Papal States. The treaties created this state and guaranteed full and independent sovereignty in Rome. This is the Hotak.
The Vatican?
Yes, it is the Vatican City, smallest independent country in the world. And Hotak, what would you like?
Child prodigies for 20, please.
Child prodigies for 20 points. Pablo Picasso, the world-renowned artist prodigy, had a professional painter as a father. The blank effect of hereditary talent provides a base from which prodigious children may express their gifts. This person, a recognized musical prodigy, grew up under a musician father whose specialty was teaching. Somebody put it, quote, he was a child prodigy, but Beethoven was not. The world still. Hotak.
Mozart?
Yes, marvels at them both is the end of the quote. And it is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And Hotak, you have a decision.
In the battle for 20, please.
In the battle for 20 points.
The specification of this was very extensive with interconnected bunker complexes for thousands of men. There were 108 main forts at 15-kilometer intervals, smaller casements between, with over 100 kilometers of tunnels. This was a line of concrete fortifications with tank obstacles, machine gun posts, and other defenses.
Maginot Line?
Yes, this is what France constructed along her borders with Germany and Italy in the wake of World War I. And we use the term Maginot Line. The term has been used as a metaphor for something that is confidently relied upon, but is ineffectual.
Yeah. They just went right around it. It's kind of
Yes.
funny, really.
Yes. And
Sad.
well, yes, that too. Interesting, though.
Yeah,
Its
interesting,
effect,
for sure.
yes. And Hotak, you get to choose.
Gems for 20, please.
Gems, 20 points.
Last year, the oldest known strand of spider silk was found in Lebanon. It dates back to the early Cretaceous period more than 120 million years ago. Trapped and encased inside these small globules of glue-like substance, the unfortunate insects caught up in the silk are still clearly visible on the thread. This is a form of protective resin from trees, hardened over millions of years under pressure.
Elijah.
Amber.
Yes, it is used for making jewelry. And actually, it was an interesting turning point for the movie Jurassic Park because they needed the amber DNA, or the DNA buried in the amber. And Elijah, you get to choose.
Gem is for 10 points.
Closing the category gems, 10 points.
Last month, thieves stole these jewels from an antique and jewelry dealer show at the Louvre Museum complex. The biggest one to be stolen was a jewel worth an estimated 6 million euros. The other stone taken away was worth 5.5 million euros. Also on display at the fair was the 128.48 carat Star of the South, one of the world's most famous stones known for its pinkish brown color. What is this gemstone?
The gemstone. 호떡.
Diamond.
Yes, it is the diamond. And we've got two left. Which would you like?
Prodigies, please.
All right, going with child prodigies for 10 points. Born on December 30th, 1975, this person was not even out of the crib when he took an interest in golf. At age 6 months, 호떡.
Tiger Woods.
Yes. His real name is Eldrick, by the way, and he was named for a friend of his father, a Vietnamese soldier, and to whom his father had also given the same animal name as a nickname. Yes, interesting, isn't it? And we have just one question left on our board in the battle. 10 points.
All right, here we go. Though invented in Britain, this is very popular in Canada, particularly in the springtime when melting snow leaves wet and muddy ground for a couple of months. This is waterproof and is most often made from rubber or a synthetic equivalent, though in its origins...
Elijah.
A raincoat?
호떡, your chance to answer, he'll finish the question.
Though in its origins, it was made of leather. This is a type of boot worn and popularized by a leading military and political figure of the 19th century. What is this?
Wellington boots?
Yes, it is the Wellington. We would have also taken welly gum boots. And with that, Hotok, you have won 2 games in a row. Congratulations.
Various prizes are awaiting our winning contenders. Your first win will take you on a trip to Jeju Island. Your second win to Japan. Your third win will take you to China. And on your fourth win, you'll win a trip to Southeast Asia. On your fifth win, a trip to Hawaii. Your sixth win, a trip to the United States. And on your seventh win, you'll take the grand prize of a tour of Europe. We hope many of you join us.
Congratulations. And Elijah, we really enjoyed having you two sisters come on our show. What do you want to say to your supporters?
Good game, and I hope the hot dog team wins and gets to buy a lot of hot dogs.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us on our show. And Hotok, you've won 2 games in a row. Are you satisfied?
Not yet, no.
So you're going to be back next week.
Of course, yeah.
All right.
Let's keep the train rolling.
All right. Congratulations again on your second win.
Thank you.
And the Hotok team has marked its second win in a row. We will be back next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.